Okay, it's 24th of May, currently 1:55 p.m. GMT. In 5 minutes, we have data. What do you have? We have revised UM consumer sentiment. So, not much volatility to be expected from this, but just taking a look at British pound here. I think this could actually maybe come back down to this area and then could tap into this area or higher, and then it should it could go down, but don't know how to position myself before the data. Just super tricky price action right now. I was long from down here, somewhere in this area, and took the major of the position out. Initially I was targeting this area, but seeing price rejected from this breaking point here and just holding inside this range, I thought maybe it wants to take a deeper run, right? So maybe, yeah, it could still go up like that and then go down, or I have another pocket in here, but I think it could just simply draw back like this and could take a shot down here, because I was following this whole of that leg up. And if you see here, we had this liquidity base in here, we have the tag in here. So to me, all of this liquidity has been picked up and pushed into this, and this fractal, if you go on the lower time frame and see, this hole is dealt off in here, pushed momentum here, this picked up that and extended quite nicely into the pocket that was feeding this price move here. So to me, if it was bullish, to me it should have held in here, but the fact that this move came back down, tabbed into this structure, which is already pushing liquidity down here, to me this is a bit of a tell sign that it might want to liquidity, it might want to look for liquidity maybe into this area, and then potentially we have to see what's available in here, but here or lower. But I don't know if the short would come from right into this area, or it would first go up, pick it up into this area, or as mentioned, the pocket here. So looking at just to see if I can get any sort of a thin move, like this on the lower time frame to really enter either the trade. So maybe price could just go up like this, picks up liquidity, goes down to this area, but we don't know how it will play out. So certainly not the best trading conditions in here, very tricky here. I think it's 50-50 for now, but I think we can still take a small position in this area if it extends a little bit, like in about 2 minutes, before 2 minutes actually, not during the data. And certainly, like, this could be a short. I don't like this much, because yesterday I was watching for this pullback in this area was actually, I was looking for this pullback to come into this area here, and then potentially starts to push lower. But still I was looking for that. I'm still looking for that though. But so this area, not too sure. Yeah, if price extends here through those highs, yeah, I think it could be a good short right now. But in terms of initial short, it's very hard to pick it right now. So let's see how this one will play out. My thought process is that if I had to say something, if I had to lean on a side, I would say it first tries to seek liquidity up into the pockets mentioned, and then it should continue to flow downside. Because if this is a 1 minute chart, if you see this, all of that structure, to me all of this structure has been pegged and passed along into the market. So this as mentioned, this doesn't make sense right now. So sure, it picked up something, but now this move up needs to maintain, right? So if this move up needs to maintain, we have that, we have that base, we have that tag, we cleaned up that tag with these kind of moves, and now we are finally looking at inventory into this area. This not so keen on, I just marked something, but let's see. So initially I think the short would go to the upside, and then it should come to the downside. So the data is in about 30 seconds now. So far, let's go to a tick chart in here and see. You see that all of this is dealt off. So pre-data, this is bleeding. So price might want to take a shot up and then move down. You could certainly position yourself for a scalp in here. Maybe buy some. I'm just going to exercise in here. Take a buy here. Keep my stop right below that pocket there, about 10 pips. I'm going to target this here. The data is out here. You can see it took the initial shot to the upside here. So this is your numbers. So it's a little bit positive US dollar. So yeah, nothing much in there. So and now we have nothing for the whole session. I mean, it's 2 p.m. GMT on a Friday, so typically I think maybe 1 hour or more, I think. Then I don't really touch after that. So let's see if it extends all the way back up into this area, and we can maybe look for an opportunity to scalp this. If it comes, you know, right. So it's the range that this is the range that it has created. So it was a quick rejection in here. So price, let me draw it a little bit cleanly here. We have this range. Price came back down, picked something up, tries to move up. If it's failing right now, it's coming back in. That means we have a run to the other side of the fractal, maybe here or lower maybe. But let's see how this one will play out. Okay, so price has released to the upside. It sat here for some duration in here, and you know, sort of created this little bit of accumulation in here, then released out of that base. I'm not sure if I want to be shorting this now, because if you see on the lower time frame on the 1 minute here, you can see that there's this bit of accumulation in here. Typically it's, you know, it's standing in my way. So even if I want to short this area here, typically, you know, I need a thin run, you know, something like this. So if like this run from here extends like this, that should have been a, you know, good trade, and then you can manage out it further for price if the price wants to go down, right? So right here it's a bit risky, you know, given that we are sitting this accumulation sitting right in this area, you know. So maybe hold on to that one, but let's see how it will play out. One thing one thing that I'm watching for in here, so if price tries to extend here, comes back down, then may potentially break, you know, some sort of structure in here. Maybe on the 34 tick chart you might see something in here. So if that breaks, you know, maybe on that breakdown you could try to sell it, because this whole run is getting quite depleted, right? So to this area or lower, but right here, no, not so, doesn't look so good, given it's already like 3 p.m. GMT right now. So the volume is going to ease off now. So I typically don't want to get stuck in here, holding my shorts in here, and price just does nothing but consolidates for the whole remainder of the session, right? So let's see. Still, let's see if this limit is taken out or not. Let's see how this goes further. Okay, so we broke through that level here that we're talking about. Good thing I didn't take that trade. I thought of clipping it, like maybe this shell here. Good thing I didn't, you know, but it's fine. It's released up right now, and so I don't think I will get any more opportunity right now. Yeah, so I don't think we'll get any more opportunity right now. I was looking at this shot, but I don't think, like, at this point in time whether I do want to take it. You know, it's already like 3:15 p.m. GMT, so getting quite late again. So nonetheless, so just going to discuss this trade here. So I took still a long in here, just targeting that apex in here. So, you know, we had that apex that didn't quite get picked up, you know. These areas of pickup are just dealing this retest in here. So yesterday, as I explained, I was looking for this price action to pick it up, but the fact that it extended all the way down, you know, and started to reject, for now it makes sense price would come back into this area. So just going to discuss that trade. So pretty much I've explained, but me, like, as I explained about the pocket in here, but you see, like, overall we're trying to extend below this low into, you know, this pocket in here, the other side of that pocket. So price responded here. So look at this whole area, how this looks. This all looks dealt off in here. So to me, the momentum of this area was actually sitting into this area right in here, which is also the tag of this whole fractal up, right? So we initially, you know, picked, so if I zoom in here, so you see, like, this move, pick this up, comes back down, goes to the other side of this move, picks this up again, goes down, you know, we made another swing retest here. So you see the liquidity has been transferred from, you know, this to this, and then again it's sort of pushing it down, you know. So last bit of structure might have been in here, or the momentum in here. So this failed the momentum, so a little break momentum, extends, you know, picks up something. I don't know what this guy is picking up, not sure on this one, but one thing you see after that, once it picks that up, it comes all the way back up, breaks that, tries to move down again, holds, and then breaks out again. So the fact that this breakout here, you know, it's to me here it's picking up some shittier liquidity, and also, you know, a newer pickup. We'll see that on the 1 hour chart, and you'll see we are also holding us above, you know, this overall range here. So you know, we broke out, hold for you know, some maybe like two hours in here, and then finally decided to move up, you know. So this fractal was still feeding that move down, so I thought maybe something was available in here, so took some out in here. Price stalled, moved back up again. So this move was feeding this whole structure down, so I thought maybe this is also a point where price might stall, but I didn't take anything out until, you know, I thought, okay, now this move down needs to maintain, but we have that fractal here which was breaking this structure here. So I thought maybe, you know, price had still some bullish pressure left in it, so, you know, picks that up. Now this move up needs to maintain, very delta off. So I thought maybe, you know, if that fractal is created and it's all delta off in here, so price should move fairly swiftly into this move here, and then potentially into this area. But price is extended and starts to pressure lower here. So I thought maybe, you know, price might want to, you know, look for liquidity here, or to me this doesn't look that good, so it might you know, go all the way back down into this area. So I thought I took some position out again, and right now I'm just targeting overall, you know, this high, this apex in here, which then got picked up. So that was a kind of basic behind the trade. I don't know what it does after it hits the target here. I don't know if it will hit the target, but if it hits, I mean, if it hits in today's session, that would be pretty good, so that I don't have to carry the trade to the next week. A bit risky on that. So let's see. I'm still keeping the video on. Let's see if it extends. We might flip that one, see what happens if I'm still trading here. So let's see. Okay, so I ended up closing the trade right here, somewhere in this area, because I thought, like, if you see the lower time frame, I thought it might pull back a lot deeper, you know, maybe into those areas, but, you know, it picked something up, you know, accumulated, and then started to move up. But right now it's as you can see, it's 4:30 GMT, so I'm not going to short anything, wait for a new fresh week to get things started. But a good long from here to here, it was fine. Good trade, and let's see what next week brings, and yeah, that's it.